Alright, I just thought I'd hit the record button, see what happens. So, these past 2 months, I've made $500 on Upwork. It's US, it's nothing too fancy, nothing to rave home about, but it's the most I've ever made online. And I think a lot of people do struggle with making their first $100. Like, the thing it took me 2 years to get to $100 online. So, it's big, and I just want to talk about like how I actually got there. Maybe I take these off. I don't really need them. I don't know why I'm wearing them. Yeah, this is just a yap video. I might even just edit it. We'll see how we go. I mean, it's pretty boring. I just wanted to talk because I have no one else to talk to. Anyway, so how did I make my first 100 online? The key is outreach. Pretty much just consistent outreach. I did it all through Upwork because there's warmer leads. They know what they want. They come there to fix a problem. It's not like you're reaching out to someone and saying, "Oh, like this," or like just trying to get them to identify a problem. I guess I'm not a professional at cold outreach. I haven't really done much cold outreach. I really want to, but for me right now, Upwork seems to be the highest leverage. Even though I've spent more money on connects, I've probably lost more money over the past 2 months than made, which is tough. But and I'm not working. I quit my job at McDonald's, so it's been tough. But I'm on government payments, so it's okay. I can spend all that on connects and live off rice and lentils. Um, yeah, I mean this isn't really an interesting video. Probably won't even upload this to YouTube. I just wanted to talk. What else? We think. Oh yeah, what am I planning to do now? Well, I switched up my technique, my Upwork technique. I was just sending a template based on like a template I got AI to make based on my winning proposals. It was working. I think I landed like one client and got some views. Same structure as the template that I was using originally, which was from a digital launchpad course with Sam Crawford, a successful web designer, Squarespace web designer. So I was using his template for most of my first couple of clients. Just charging. I think the way I actually got the clients I was charging super low, and recently I haven't been getting any clients. That's because I've upped my rates, and I think I don't quite have the social proof to be able to up my rates, even though a lot of the freelancing and advice that I see online is you can up your rates if people aren't doing it, aren't like, I don't know, competing. I don't know what that point was, but people just say up your rates. But there's so many people on Upwork that are talented and are willing to bid so low. Like people from third world countries, I've noticed a lot of people from Pakistan. They like to bid $50 for an automation that people are charging $1,000 for. So it's it's not very it's very competitive, and you really have to have a specific edge. Like say English, you know how to communicate. But even like the people from Pakistan that are charging super low, they know how to communicate effectively. They've pretty much learned how to. And yeah, so I've switched my strategy up. That was my main point from the proposals. I've started setting looms, which I started yesterday because I kind of thought, what is something unscalable that most people aren't doing, that takes too much time, too much effort? And I've sent a terrible amount of proposals. I sent 3 proposals in the last day, 2 days. I sent 2 yesterday, 1 today. I just can't do outreach today. I've been trying all day to do outreach. Open Upwork. I sent one this morning, one pretty good proposal. It got a view. The loom was watched, but it didn't. Nothing happened. So, um, I don't know. I keep getting tons of views on my proposals, but never get the interview. So I set up a tracker this morning to be able to track my metrics more effectively. Just in Google Sheets. I can share that in the link. But yeah, today I'm just struggling to do outreach. That's why I decided to make this video, because I just literally can't do outreach. I've tried. I did one proposal, like I said. I jump back on Upwork. I look for a new job to apply for, and then I just scroll through. I'm like, not this one, not this one. Oh, that client has no reviews. That client hasn't got payment verified. I'm just gonna waste connects. And I'm like, oh yeah, I can't really do this one. I don't really know how to do that one. Oh, I can't send a Loom proposal for that one. I don't know how to build that system yet without a website webhook. Say for a blog. I don't know. I have a Squarespace website. I can't really set up a demo with a automatic blog poster. I haven't really done that before either. So I guess that's tough, especially with my new system of sending proposals. But maybe I can switch it up. I can just do half Loom and then half maybe like the more templated approach, where it's more text heavy. But I can add some of my examples on the screen. I don't even think I'm gonna post this video. This is just a yap because I'm stuck. I know I need to do outreach. I know outreach is the highest leverage thing for a beginner. If you're going from 0 to trying to get to 10K per month, just such a, I don't know, it's a goal I've had, but I don't feel very attached to that goal for some reason. And I don't know, that's just a random side rant. Probably something I need to fix up with my psychology and actually figure out what I want. But yeah, this is just my raw, unfiltered thoughts at the moment. I can probably just watch it, maybe even just post it and see my thoughts. I don't know. Watch me get from 0 to 1 million in the next 10 years and post every week. But that's not going to happen. I'm just going to forget. Maybe Friday I can do a little review like this where I just talk about my thoughts. And I'm thinking maybe that's a good plan every Friday. That means I get weekly uploads. I don't have to send as many outreach on this day. It's a little bit more incentive, like, oh, the rest of the week you have to send this many outreach, but on Friday you can lower it a bit if you make the video. So yeah, maybe I can just make this, edit it, and then post it and make like a playlist. But anyway, I digress again. What was I talking about? How I made my first $100. I want to provide value in this video. I don't want to just be documenting, so I want to provide a bit of value. So I guess if you want to see, I can show you my process in another video, since this is more about my thoughts. Yeah, I've also got uni shit to do. I got an assignment for AI to build a backward chaining algorithm for propositional logic. I also have to read about the transport layer and network security fundamentals. So yeah, I gotta do that too today. I don't know. I mean, I'll just grab this. I just consistently think I should be posting on YouTube. Oh, that fan is probably coming through the mic. Anyway, but I'm so boring. Like, who would want to sit through this? Who would actually want to watch this? I guess no one. Maybe once I get to 1 million, they'll want to sit through it and see where he started. But I don't know. I look rough too. Look at my hair. I haven't got a haircut in months because I've just been so broke, and I haven't had enough time. I've been just doing outreach. I think. Let's have a look at my stats. What is it? Portfolio? Is that the right screen? No, that's black. Alright, that should be a good enough screen. That's one proposal I sent today. If we have a look at my tracker real quick. Yeah, see, I've even put a note. You should be This is my last 4 days. This is how many I've sent. This is terrible. My goal is like, I haven't even hit my goal of outreach this week. Looking back on that, I'm so disappointed in myself. I actually just want to stop doing. I'm joking, of course. I want to. So yeah, that's the only proposal I sent today. Wait up, that's fucking school. Anyway, historical data. So for the past 3 months, I've only sent 52 proposals, 13 were viewed, 6 interviews, 5 hires, 25% view rate, a 11.54 interview rate, 9.62 hire rate, and interview to conversion rate is 83.33, which is decent. So pretty much, if I get on an interview, I'm pretty much hired. That's what you can infer from those statistics. But yeah, if you look at, am I still connected to my hotspot? No, I can't show you my Upwork profile. Maybe I'll add it. Maybe I'll do some editing because I know how to do that, definitely. What else? Do I want to talk about anything else? Not really. No, this is already boring enough. This is going to be a cunt to edit. So what did I talk about? This is a really unstructured YouTube video. I talked about what I've been doing for the past. Well, it's pretty boring. What I've been doing for the past 3 months is sending Upwork proposals. Literally all I do. The first 4 hours of my day, send Upwork proposals. I try my hardest to make it personalized. I don't want to make it AI generated. Like, I was listening to a podcast, Alex Hormozzi's podcast, The Game, and he mentioned a little pitfall that most small business owners fall into. It's about doing the unscalable. So what that means is doing what like bigger businesses can't. So an example he provided was a guy. I don't know. I forget it, to be honest, because I don't know this guy. But a guy at the start of his business, with every client, he would write a handwritten letter to that client, and then once he got bigger, of course it's not scalable. He can't do that for 1,000 orders. So he hired people to do that and just replicated his signature. Then he got other people to do it. He still does it to this day, and he gets like millions of orders. I think, I don't know. Maybe I've extrapolated those a bit too much. But that's pretty much the premise behind doing the unscalable. And I watched a Charlie Morgan video today. That was about, what was that about? It was about how I'm probably going to stay poor for the rest of my life. That's pretty much what he was telling me. So, and I think it's true. If I continue with my current identity and where I'm currently at, I think I will stay poor. And the reason I say that is because I'm not a very competitive person. Never really have been. I've always been the kind of person to like lose at something and be like, okay, I don't really care. I lost. So what? I got used to like losing. I think saying that out loud now is like a big realization, because like that's been my whole life throughout sport and everything. It's like, oh yeah, we've lost. Better luck next time, guys. Let's get them next time. But no, I don't get emotionally attached to it. And I think I learned that young because I was always bad at sport. I was like never really good at anything, I guess. Kind of true now. I mean, I can program, but that's looking to be being more. No, I don't think AI will take over that. People say it will, but they don't understand programming, so don't listen to them. If you're thinking about computer science is great. I love computer science. But back to that, yeah, my competitive side is like not existent. I need to work on that. I need to want to win. I need to be able to crush my competition, because at the moment the space I'm in, automation, AI automations, which at the start of the year, if you did track the videos that I eventually took down because I wasn't doing anything, I took them down because I thought, because AI, I mean, no, what was I doing? I was doing SaaS, and I just couldn't get it. SaaS is hard, bro. It's a lot harder than I thought, and you don't make any money straight away. It's like more, there's 2 ways to do it. You do market research, or you copy someone else's and then just upload that, create it, copy it, put like a little spin, or just copy it word for word, and then sell it. Pretty much, try to compete better. But yeah, and then I stopped doing that because then uni came back, and I was doing 4 subjects. Now I'm doing 3, so I can work on business at the same time. Still tough. I don't do anything else but business and study, and procrastinate apparently. Watch YouTube at night though. Today I watched YouTube today because I was like, at lunch. Well, I haven't even had lunch yet, but I watched YouTube today because I was so unmotivated. I was trying to do outreach. It's not about motivation either. It's just I couldn't do it. I literally could not force myself to do it. I'd start doing it and it'd be like, oh, I can't do this. I don't know what. Like, this is probably the first time in the past 2 months that I've run into this issue. I've been able to consistently do outreach. Probably not consistently. I think I have missed a few days and maybe even a week. I think there was a week where I had a client and I didn't do outreach for that whole week because I was so obsessed with delivery. And then same with my second client that I got. I didn't do outreach for another week, so my inflow stopped, which is so stupid. Another mistake I've made, which I think is great to learn from, is always keep your inflow running. Don't stop. Even when you get a client and you feel like you have no time, still do outreach. It's still worth it. Even if you do just cut the outreach in half. Keep that inflow going. And yeah, so I felt like, and then there was another week where I thought I had to get all my systems up and running, and I spent like a whole day on spreadsheets and templates, and it was like, oh, you don't really need that shit. You don't need it if you're not getting any clients. So yeah, the perfection side is definitely something I gotta work on, but I guess it helps with the product and client satisfaction to a degree. I think one of my automations broke too because I didn't warm up the emails for them. It's a cold outreach system, and yeah, I probably can't mention that. I mean, I could. It's honest. It's honesty. This whole thing's honesty. It's been going for 17 minutes. And I don't know, I'll just grab the best parts and ignore these parts where I just stare into the screen. Anything else I want to talk about? Any thoughts I've had recently? Yeah, I think my only thoughts pretty much is university, finish my fucking degree in the next 2 years, have that smashed out, and do AI automation for the next 10 years. Until I can sell, maybe. Or my end goal, what is my end goal? That's something I've been thinking about too. For a bit of context for my end goal, the only job I really have enjoyed was my first job, and that was at a cafe in my old job. I'm actually repping the jumper right now. Granddaddy. Fuck. There we go, Granddaddy. I'm repping that shit. But I think I like the job because of the culture. The bosses, they were super nice. It was like a kind of a family run. It was just a guy and his wife. Which lovely people, some of the best people I've met in my whole life. And I learned a lot from him. He was a chef, one of the best chefs in Australia, even though he's kind of underground. Worked in some incredible restaurants, and his food was amazing. I loved eating his food. But yeah, he taught me a lot. He gave me a lot of advice, but some advice I kind of took with a grain of salt, But that was my favorite job, and I think it's because of the culture, and that's kind of what I want to replicate. I want to provide a business, a good service, but I also want to provide work for people where they feel motivated to actually work. They actually are excited about their job. Were they excited to come in because the people around them are great? The work they're doing is actually satisfying. I think it's kind of like part of my end goal. And I want to build that for myself because I fucking hate working with cunts. I worked at Macca's for 6 months. I was a bitch of an employee. Fuck you if you're ever going to listen to it. I don't know why you would ever listen to this, but I hated her so much. I just could not work there anymore, so I quit and started freelancing. And yeah, I don't want anybody to have to go through that. There's so many people that I know that hate their job, hate the people they're working with, hate their higher ups. I just hate that. to be honest. It's such a big thing that I see a big problem in the world. There's lots of big problems in the world, and there's probably like a less important problem. But if capitalism is going to stick around, then I want to be a part of it, and I want to make capitalism more like better, because it's like with socialists and stuff that hate capitalism. Yeah, there's parts of capitalism that isn't great, but look at the world we live in right now. Look how easy it is to do shit. Fucking get food delivered. Go to the grocery store, buy some food. Like, what, 200 years ago you'd have to... I mean, there's markets, but like 1,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago, whatever, fucking caveman type shit, where people would have to hunt and gather for food. But now we're here, where there's massive supermarkets and lots of people working in cohesion to provide services and stuff like that. Anyway, this is a 20-minute long rant about my thoughts, how I got to where I am, and how I'm going to get to where I want to get, which I wasn't very clear on where I wanted to get to. Maybe I can structure this video a bit better and just take other bits from this, do some more recordings. I really should be doing outreach. I just want to say that. This is like pretty much procrastination. Like, my lack of focus today is just so... I just can't get over it. I've been so focused the past like 2 months, and then today it's like I just can't do it. I just don't want to. It's so hard to push through that. I don't know how anyone pushes through this shit. But if you have pushed through this, I would love to hear it. Anyway, I'm sure I will want to structure this YouTube video any better, and I'll have to watch this 20 minutes of me yapping. I hate the sound of my voice too, so it's going to be rough, and I hate the way I look at the moment. I fucking look ugly as hell. But there's so much self-hate. I need to stop that too. That's another part of my identity. I need to go through my whole identity and change so much. But I mean, I'm just thinking, like, would Elon or someone like that I want to become, like I want to become like Elon or Jeff Bezos. I want to become one of those robotic billionaires. And how do they wouldn't be doing this. Like Alex Hormozy, yeah, he's building a personal brand. I think Mark tried to build a personal brand. I don't know what happened there. But they don't really have to, because they're already big enough. Steve Jobs is also someone I really look up to. He was a brilliant man. And yeah, I just want to be able to build something massive that can run for generations. Not necessarily to build generational wealth, because I don't know if just to provide, just to have my own legacy. Like, yeah, there's the legacy you can have through having children and keeping a family name, but like, what does that matter if your family name means nothing? Like, I don't know, bit of existential shit there, a bit of food for thought. But now I'm gonna have to listen to this excruciating thing, and if I hate listening to it, why would anyone else want to listen to it? So if you did watch this video till the end, even if I did upload it, maybe I don't even upload it and I'm just talking to myself, maybe I'll just keep this as a video diary and then upload it, and like when I actually reach my goal, maybe that's a good idea actually. Do this every Friday, edit it, and get it ready for upload. Don't upload it. Keep it in like a cloud storage, because this will eat my computer so much. There's probably like a few gigs. Yeah, upload it to YouTube unlisted, and kind of keep a track of what's going on. So, just to recap before I go, what have I done this month? Well, what have I been doing? I've been doing outreach. Upwork proposals, I've sent 50 within the last 3 months. Just fucking shitty numbers. I need to get that up. What else have I been doing? That's it. Studying computer science, studying AI, databases, and networking. It feels like I've been so busy, but I'm so broke still, so that needs to change. What am I going to do? I'm going to do more outreach. I'm going to do more cold outreach too, LinkedIn outreach. That's something I really struggle with. Cold outreach has been kind of my worst enemy through our business. I know it's like probably not the best thing to think about like that, but probably sounds a heap better, a lot better. Oh fuck. Yeah, because that's a shitty. Oh no. Unlucky. What mic is that? Is that this mic? Yeah. No, it's that mic. Okay. I was wanted to see. Fuck. I'm not gonna record it again. If it's shitty audio, it's shitty audio. It's my first one. What was I doing before I got distracted? Alright, so what am I doing? Outreach. My goal is 5 Upwork proposals and 10 LinkedIn DMs, and I hope to double that by next month. Once I hit the goal, of course. As soon as I hit the goal, I'm doubling it. But I haven't even hit that yet. I've been really struggling, as you can see with my numbers from my sheet. I'm very disappointed in myself, but that disappointment means nothing if I don't take any action. So yeah, action's gonna get me to where I want to get. Where do I want to get? It's a big question. I want to build something big. Something bigger than myself. Something bigger than... Something just big. And I want it to be in tech. I literally utilize tech because I just love technology. So I kind of want to blend that together. I want to blend that. But for now, I want to finish my degree. I want to get that shit done because it's just a goal of mine, a personal goal. And also build a business while doing my degree. So yeah, which has been tough, bro. It's been so fucking hard. But not really that hard. It's just more just me. I don't do anything but business and business and study. That's all I do. It's been my whole life for the past 2 months, 12 months kind of. 12 months, I don't know. This year, what have I thought about this year? I mean, it's been on and off. Every time I visit my family, I seem to go back to bad habits because I go back to the same environment where I was as a kid, and when I was in my teenage years, I built a lot of bad habits, and I'm not proud of it. But moving up into Sydney, I've been able to change my environment and actually just get rid of a lot of bad habits. I don't play video games anymore. I don't watch anime. I did watch a bit of anime this year. I played Elden Ring this year, which was kind of part of my, and a lot of Fortnite. In the middle of the year, when I went and visited family, I started getting back into video games once I came back, because I would just go visit family for a week and play video games with them and like smoke weed, drink some alcohol. Wasn't, and then like I don't want to say that because my best friend can't. I think he watched one of my videos before, but it's tough because he's not really into business. I love him. He's a great bloke. But every time I see him, I've got to scab a dart off him or something. And it's like, it's not him. It's nothing to do with him. It's to do with me and my goals. But I probably should take that out if I'm going to upload it. Oh, no, why the fuck would I? I'm sorry, Nash. I mean, I'm sorry, my best friend. But it's just a reality. It's just kind of the truth that I've been thinking about. And I do love spending time with him. And yeah, I don't want that to change. But sometimes you just gotta face realities. Be brutally honest with yourself and with the people around you. 30 minutes, that's a lot to get through. I don't know if I'm gonna do that today. I might just upload this video raw. Not upload it, but just like upload it to YouTube unlisted. Or do I cut it out? I've delayed it so much because I just want to keep talking. I don't talk much anymore. I spend most of my days quietly inside because a lot of this shit has been depressing. But I guess that's entrepreneurship at the start. It's fucking sad, depressing. Maybe. I don't know. I really don't know because I'm not successful, so I can't say anything that's like set in stone about entrepreneurship or like how to make money. Just kind of, I've made like $500 US, and that's like nothing. It's really shit, and it's because I don't do enough outreach. And I think I'm making this video just to solidify and kind of keep myself accountable that I am not sending enough outreach. I'm not doing enough for business. I'm not I'm not who I should be, and there's a lot that needs to change in my life and in my personality, and that's not gonna wait till next year. I keep telling myself, like subconsciously, I'm like, oh well, next year you've come this far this year. Why don't you just wait till next year and do this a bigger change? I don't think that's how it works. I don't think you should. If you're trying to build something big, I don't think you should look at time in years. Um, not in like specific years, more like seasons and like decades, like bigger sort of timeline. But also look at the like smaller timeline in the fact like what can you do, what do you have to do today, so that in 10 years time, or like 100 years time, there's this sort of result. Maybe that's how you should think. I'm fucking I'm not successful. I'm like a 20-year-old kid. I don't know what's going on. I'm just trying to make money because I'm fucking broke at the moment. And now I've been talking for half an hour. It's just my way of procrastinating because I don't have any games, or I refuse to watch any YouTube or scroll. I don't use social media besides YouTube and LinkedIn. Just fucked. I haven't watched TikTok. I haven't watched a TikTok in like 3 years. When was the last time I watched a TikTok? It was like year 11. So yeah, 3 years. It's been 3 years since I watched TikTok. And I think I quit Instagram Reels this year. I started the year, stopped watching short form content altogether, and I've been on and off on Snapchat because every time, like I say, every time I go to my family, I fucking reinstall these apps because I get so bored and I don't do work. Is that all I want to talk about? Have you got everything out yet? Probably not. No one's gonna say this, unless they do. Just more procrastination. That's what you're doing. You're not actually doing anything important right now. This isn't high leverage. This is maybe it's high leverage in the future. It's not high. I mean, I just have Alex Hormozy's head, like voice in my head, like his intro to the game podcast. I'm just trying to document my life because I wish Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos did the same. I was like, yeah, that's I'm gonna do that too because I want to be like that. But it's not high leverage. There's a reason they didn't, and that's because that just clicked for me. Like, there's a reason they didn't. It's because they spent all their time working on something big, taking big bets, big risks. I don't actually know what they did. Well, we don't know because they didn't document it. Because they didn't bother wasting time on the documentation. It was bullshit. Maybe I probably won't do this next week. Oh, I just want to fucking like bang my head into the screen. Because I know I need to be doing outreach, but I just can't today. I just want to sleep and do nothing. I just want to watch anime. There's some banger animes that I've seen come out. Which is something I need to stop fucking doing. I need to stop reading news articles on the toilet. Because I keep seeing the recommended, like, oh, this anime is better than Solo Leveling. Oh, Solo Leveling season 3, and then I see YouTube JJK is coming out next year, season 3, and it's like, fuck, stop it. You need to stop watching anime. And then there's also the gaming side, where I still watch gaming videos, but I don't play games anymore. Mainly just a spiffing Brit because I like his content, but still, like, there's so much I need to change. This YouTube video is not doing anything for me. Maybe it's more to decompress my thoughts. I might just pass it through AI and see what they can do. Alright, anyway, I should probably fuck off. I'm done. That's all I can talk about.